Hey gang, Scott with the Scott Gertner Group, and we are here with week 2 at Reviving Loving Tree, and I think you're gonna like this show. Jeff's gonna show us some of the visions that he's got going forward, and I think some of them are fantastic. Come on along, we'll get started.
So I wanted to show you there was a surprise in the shower here.
You told me there'd be no surprises.
Well, this is a good surprise. Not all surprises are bad. In this case, we're able to maximize the shower even more now. So we're going to utilize this open space that we didn't even know existed. So this is a good surprise in our case. So the plan is to make this into a bench, expand the shower out, and then put all of the soap shampoo bottles here on the left-hand side. So sightline, when you walk in, you're not seeing your personal, shavers and shampoo and all that. So you can keep all that hidden here on the left. So now we just have this massive, huge shower with a beautiful bench. It's going to be an awesome feature.
When you're talking spaces this small, that's a large difference.
Oh yeah, huge difference. Every inch counts.
I love that. Great surprise.
Yes.
Let's keep them all nice.
I got rid of this wall here, and we're going to make this a really cool rectangular bench here for the shower, so that way we can reroute the plumbing here into the walls and have the new shower head on this side. So now this will be all glass, and the glass will cut up over the stone bench and go into the wall here. So when you open up this door, this whole bathroom just feels so much larger because this wall's gone. This wall over here by the vanity's gone. So it just feels like a larger space because your eyes can see through, and that makes everything feel larger. So.
Well, I think that makes sense. Visual sight lines, I wouldn't have thought of it.
So I have the guys saving this wood here because wood is now doubled in cost as well as steel. So instead of going to the lumber yard and repurchasing what anyone would probably throw away, we can reuse all of this wood. So this will help save us money when we're reframing some walls and changing the floor plan of the house. There's nothing wrong with this wood. It just needs to have the nails removed, and we're good to.
You know, that is brilliant. That's the world we now live in. I saw an article the other day that actually said year over year, lumber was up 91%.
Wow.
So people are going to need to start doing that.
I believe it. Yeah. Don't burn it. Use it. In the master bathroom here, I was looking at tub sizes, and I measured this one because I think the size is appropriate to the window. And there's all different sizes of tubs out there these days. And the tub that we selected is larger than the window because the tub that would be the most cost effective isn't always the best solution. So in this case, we've got a 67-inch tub, which is a little bit longer than the window. The window is actually 60 inches. So I feel like if we were to get the same size tub as the window, it would just make it feel so much smaller.
Yeah.
So, and it's a freestanding tub, it's not gonna be an insert. So it'll have its own moment, but it won't be taking up so much space. So even though it is larger, it doesn't need all of this framing done just for a tub. And then for the shower here, I want to blow out this glass and expand the shower to the right. So the plan is this grout line here, this is probably a good line to follow. This is gonna be where the new shower line is gonna be for the master shower. And then we're taking the casing and we're sliding the casing over to the right side. So now the walkway into the toilet room will be through this wall. And then the toilet, we're moving 3 feet. So we're basically keeping the toilet and flipping it to this wall. So we're gonna have a his and her shower, and there's gonna be body jets in the wall. So, and handheld, and then this back wall will be a bench. So they'll be able to sit down, shave their legs, whatever anyone needs to do, but it's gonna feel way more spacious. And then this is going too. So we're removing this. This is such a 90s decal, like it's the worst. I don't know why we did drop ceilings, but it was a thing, and it's definitely a thing of the past. So we're gonna blow this out, elevate this, the ceiling higher, and then this whole master shower is just gonna feel like a hotel retreat. It's gonna feel amazing. So over here, we're gonna do a floating vanity, his and hers, and above it, we're gonna have this really cool smart mirror. It's gonna be 72 inches wide by 38 inches tall. And inside the mirror, there's gonna be LED lights, we're gonna have a TV, and it's Alexa capable. So you can get the news in the morning, and it's really gonna enhance your shower experience in the morning when you wake up.
So you won't have a mirror to look in, just have a TV?
Well, you'll have both.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right?
The only thing I don't know about is a floating vanity, because I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. So basically it's your vanity that's floating against the wall. So it's mounted on the
Oh,
wall.
right on.
And then underneath there'll be an LED shelf for any towels, washcloths, anything that you want to display. But you'll have plenty of space too. So we're not losing storage, and a lot of people have that misconception that, oh, because I'm doing a floating vanity, I'm losing all of my space. And in this case, if you look here, I mean, the makeup vanity, there's no cabinetry here. So if we're putting in a floating vanity, we're actually going to utilize all of that space. You're actually gaining more cabinet space in this case. So, and then underneath, by having that shelf, it's one less thing for your linen. So you can display it nicely out here, and then we'll have our towel racks on this wall. So everything will just be perfect the way it's supposed to be.
You know, I'm not a real visual guy, but I really have an impression over here, all of this space, over here kind of a lot of wasted space, and then this is going to feel cleaner and bigger.
A lot bigger. Yeah, that's the
That's
goal.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Love it. Well, I think that's a pretty exciting peek at Jeff's vision for this home. Stay tuned, there's going to be a lot more.